Have you ever felt like you're more connected than any generation in history, but at the same time, just completely exhausted? It's this weird paradox, but it's pretty much the daily reality for Gen Z. So today, we're going to dive into this thing called digital burnout, what it is, what it's actually doing to us, and maybe, just maybe, how we can start to fight back. Let's just kick things off with a number that might hit you like a ton of bricks. 8 hours per day. Yeah, a 2018 Pew Research study found that's how much time the average teen spends online. That's not a hobby, people. That is literally a full-time job spent scrolling, posting, and reacting. So what do you even call this feeling of being totally plugged in but also completely worn out? Well, there's a name for it. Digital burnout. It's that emotional and psychological exhaustion you get from being online too much. And it's not just about being tired of your phone. It's more like this deep fatigue that gets into your mind and your mood. But what does this burnout actually do? I mean, what's the real cost of being always on? Let's break down why this constant connection is taking such a heavy toll. Okay, the scale of this is pretty staggering, 71%. According to the American Psychological Association, that is how many social media users say they feel anxiety after using these platforms. A lot of that comes from the constant social comparison game and, that dreaded fear of missing out, FOMO, which is just fueled by algorithms that are literally designed to keep us hooked. And check this out. It's not just if you use social media, it's how much. A 2017 study found that once you cross that 3-hour-a-day mark, your risk of experiencing depressive symptoms literally doubles. That jump you see on the screen right there, that's a pretty clear picture of how more screen time can mean a bigger mental health risk. And the toll isn't just emotional, it's physical too. A whopping 79% of teens say their sleep is disturbed because of social media. That late-night scroll exposes your eyes to all that blue light, which messes with the production of melatonin. That's the hormone that tells your body, hey, it's time to sleep. It just creates this vicious cycle where you're always tired. And this really gets to the heart of the paradox. This quote from that Primax study sums it up perfectly. We can be surrounded by hundreds, even thousands of friends online, but still feel incredibly alone. Why? Because these digital connections, they often just don't have the real depth and intimacy of a face-to-face relationship. Okay, so all that data paints a pretty tough picture, I know, but it is not hopeless. The real question we have to ask ourselves is this: how do we actually fight back against this burnout and find some balance in this crazy, hyper-connected world? The answer, it turns out, is an understanding and using a powerful tool we all have built right in: relaxation. And no, this isn't just about kicking your feet up and watching TV. It's about actively countering our body's ancient stress response. So what even is relaxation from a psychology standpoint? Well, it's an emotional state of low tension. It's where you don't have all that arousal from things like anxiety or anger or fear. It's basically the true opposite of that buzzing, always-on feeling our digital lives give us. Think of it like this. Your body has two modes. All those constant notifications and pings can keep our nervous system stuck in fight or flight mode. Relaxation is the switch. It's what activates our rest and digest system, which is absolutely essential for our bodies to recover and heal. All right, so how do we actually flip that switch? Let's get into a few simple, science-backed techniques that you can start using, like right now. Okay, this one is a game changer, and recent studies back it up. It's called cyclic sighing. It's super simple. You take a deep breath in through your nose, then you take another little sip of air in to really fill your lungs, and then you let it all out with a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Doing this helps calm your nervous system down fast by efficiently getting rid of carbon dioxide. Just 5 minutes of this can seriously lower your stress. And hey, breathing is just one tool in the toolbox. There are so many ways to find your calm. You could try progressive muscle relaxation, where you tense and then release different muscles, or meditation, or just getting outside for a walk. Studies suggest about 120 minutes a week is a great goal. The key isn't to find the one perfect method, but just to explore and find what really works for you. So why bother making time for this stuff? Let's wrap this all up by looking at the real, tangible benefits you get when you make relaxation a non-negotiable part of your life. The payoff here is huge, and it impacts pretty much every part of your being. Mentally, you're looking at a better mood, less anxiety, and you can think more clearly. Physically, your blood pressure goes down, your heart rate slows, and all that muscle tension starts to melt away. And on a deeper level, by activating that rest and digest mode, you're even helping out your immune system. It is a total win for your entire body. And really, it all comes back to this: relaxation, a simple emotional state of low tension. It's not about forcing your mind to be empty or fighting your thoughts. It's just about giving your whole system a much needed break from being on high alert all the time. So I'll just leave you with this final question. This isn't about abandoning technology or throwing your phone in a river. It's all about finding a healthier balance. So just think about it. What's one small thing you can do today to disconnect from all the noise, even for a few minutes, so you can reconnect with yourself?